Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be talking about how you can 5x your income, because you can do it by doing the exact same amount of work that you're already doing. And a lot of people are just a little bit misguided. I heard a saying from Alex Hormozy the other day, who has quickly become one of my favorite YouTubers, if not my favorite. Being broke is hard, but so is being successful. And that one hit me, and I was like, man, the more that I think about that, I'm like, I went from working at a job where I was making probably like 50 to 60 grand a year when I was working at like Razor back in like 2015, 16. And since then, I've basically 5x'd my income. And I work the exact same amount every single day. And the point of this video is to kind of really highlight that the possibilities are endless if you are putting your time into yourself. So you don't have to do anything. You don't have to work extra hard. You don't have to work, I mean, obviously that'd be great, but you don't have to work any harder. You just have to do the exact same amount of work, but put it all into yourself. So a lot of people put most of their time and effort into someone else's business, right? You spend 8 hours every single day, sometimes 40 hours a week. Even if you divided that by 20 and 20 and put 20 into yourself, you can be so much better off just putting time and money and investing back into myself. Like, a lot of people are talking shit on this $5,000 investment that I made to go to the Growth Video Live. I spent $5,000 to go to this conference. And the reason I did that was, for one, it's a gigantic tax write-off. I need to write off some taxes. 2, I'm educating myself. 3, I'm putting myself in the same area as people who can afford to pay $5,000 for it. Just being in the same room as successful people that have that drive to be like the best they possibly can. Like, I always say, like, if you surround yourself by 5 millionaires, you'll become a 6 millionaire. If you surround yourself with like 5 crackheads or whatever, and insert anything, you will become that person, you know? So just investing all of your time back into yourself. Oh my god, these little chipmunks are so cute. There's so many like chipmunks around my house now that the chickens are gone. Just by putting all of your time back into yourself, you can see like the endless rewards, you know? Like, you're pretty capped out when you work for someone else. Like, no matter how high up the ladder you go when you're working for someone else's business, the maximum you're gonna make is, man, it's like, what, $200,000 a year, maybe a little bit more or so, unless you're in like a sales job and there's some kind of commission. You're always gonna be capped out when you work for someone else. But just having something that's going for yourself is going to be so much, like, the rewards are endless, and you don't have to do any more work. Sure, of course you can do more work, but just by taking that time and putting it into yourself, and just at least doing something for yourself. Because I see a lot of people that just do, especially my YouTube channel, most people are just doing delivery and stuff and not doing anything for themselves. And like, there's only so far that you're gonna get by constantly working for other people. And a lot of people put these barriers on themselves. For example, the other day, when we were at the Growth Video Live conference at the Platinum Dinner, someone was coming around, I forget her name, sorry. She was going around and she was asking people to like sign up for her list. She had this list of people she was collecting, so that way when she did her first live and she could announce it, there would be people there. And I was probably the first person to say no to her, because I see this as backwards, and I'm not trying to be a dick. I was just saying, I don't think you should have a gigantic crowd for the first time you do something. I think it's very hard to create content. I just did this the other day when I was filming a little Razor commercial. This kid got on camera for the first time. No offense, Tristan, if you're watching. You just were not the greatest on camera because you haven't done it before. So you don't want to build this huge audience, and then, like, you should spend that time doing it for yourself. A lot of people put these barriers, like, oh, I need to have an LLC before I can start this, or oh, I need to insert anything, get a website, blah blah blah, whatever it is. There should be no barriers for starting a business. You can start a business. I've ran my stunt show business without an LLC for 3 years. Not saying it was a great idea, but I want to make sure that I want to be into this business before I start it. You know, I started an apparel company. The first thing I started was back in 2016. And I went through all of this work, getting an LLC, getting the website, paying for all this stuff. And then I realized I didn't even like designing clothes. I was like, why am I doing this? I literally wear plain t-shirts every day. Why did I make a business? Like, I went through all of these steps, and then I had to close the business after I realized it was the wrong business. So my point is to just start. Just start. That's it. If you want to be a content creator, just start. Do it. Just go, and then you'll figure out later if it's meant for you. Just if you want to have a footwear company like me, you should probably just start. I mean, there's a little bit bigger of a barrier to start a footwear company, but if you want to start making clothes, just start it. Don't get the LLC or anything. Just start. Like, there's so many people. I would say almost every person who's probably watching this video has an idea in their head that they want to capitalize on, and I would say probably the majority of them just talk about it and they don't do it. Success is where a highly educated person is able to take that education that they have and apply it. And most people just miss the second part. They don't apply it. If you can apply all of that knowledge, I read, I think we counted out 62 books or something in the last 4 years. If I wasn't literally taking all of that knowledge and doing it and applying it, every time I finish reading a book, I think to myself, how can I apply this to my business? And sometimes if I don't figure out something I can apply to it, then I will go back and I'll read it again, you know, constantly thinking about the best way to educate yourself while listening to audiobook is how can I relate this to myself. So my takeaway from this, hopefully you guys can take away the same thing, but I want so many people, for one, let's comment down below. If you guys want to start something, let me know in the comments down below. If I can help you, I will give you any advice that I possibly can. If you guys have any questions and you want me to respond in a video, and I will get as analytical as I possibly can in helping you start your business, whatever it is, my email is down below, the tannermarkleybusiness@gmail.com. Send me your questions there if you guys want to. But I think just commenting down below, putting out there that thought that you want to do, the business you want to start, whatever it is, just commit. Because a lot of people, if you want to lose weight but you don't tell anyone else, no one's going to keep you accountable. Just saying it out loud, and that's why I say a lot of the things on my YouTube channel, like, oh, if I'm going to stop drinking or something, if I don't say it on my YouTube channel, I probably won't do it, you know. I need people to keep me accountable, so I'm going to try to keep you guys accountable. Comment down below what it is that you guys want to do, because we all have these ideas. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. If you guys enjoyed, please consider subscribing to the channel. Let me know what you guys want to see in upcoming videos. Thank you guys. I love you all. Peace.